Okay, continue where we left off. So we're still in this fight. I'll attack him with my cane. Ooh, I got hurt. I mean, with Feral Mickey attacking Kingpin before he got to hit him with the cane. And it looks like Smythe has to save Kingpin, and it's like, oh, where'd you come from? Kid Zappin somehow separates both Chernobog and Mickey. Oh dear. When reading that, I kind of thought Chernobog would be in his own full form, like his true form, but actually what we get is a different one. When we see Mickey is back to normal, like, oh, my head. Huh? And we get this Minotaur. I kind of thought Chernobog would be in his gigantuous form, like from Fantasia, but no, this is some Minotaur. And I can kind of understand why, because there have been some interpretations of how people would picture the devil, like a half man and half goat thing, or looking like a very red-skinned Minotaur or something. And yeah, if you were to show people an image of the devil, it would show you this, like, that's the devil. And this is the moment where I had to talk about the issue. No, I'm not going for a religious rant. I'm talking about my issue towards the misinterpreting images. Here's the thing. That is not what the devil would look like. I repeat, Satan or the devil does not look anything like this. He doesn't look anything similar to Chernobog either, even though it said that Chernobog was an inspiration of Satan, but that is just not what Satan looks like. It's more like a just inspiration of the image of him. And it always does kind of bother me in a way. And the reason why is because I dislike the fact that when Christianity has just diverted so far from its original form, I mean, we grow up with these images, those misconceptions, and when we find out that's not true, it's just really sort of messes up with everything in our mind. Like, for example, you grew up with this kind of image of the devil, but when you realize that the devil was in fact an angel, and it was said that he was described as like God's most beautiful of all angels. He was like very popular in heaven. He was like the favorite of God, and he was hip for the ladies and stuff. The devil would not look anything like this that you see. He would not also look like this. Not even this. Not even this one. I know people say that this is like the version that's inspiration of the devil, but to me, it's more like the inspiration of the images they find rather than reading what the Bible actually says about it. He would not look like this thing either. And hold on. And neither would this. That ain't what he looked like also. And he would definitely not look like this. He would actually look more like, hold on. He would actually look more like this. A beautiful angel. And yeah, basically, the reason he's dangerous is not because he's a hideous monster. He's not the big, scary, hideous monster, half man, half bull, or half man, half goat thing with the pitchforks and horns and tail, and that's not what he looks like. What makes him dangerous is because he looks like someone that you like. He looks like someone you can trust. He looks like someone that's a trustworthy dude. And the reason why he's dangerous is because you don't see him coming. And the reason why he's so dangerous is, well, in the book of Revelation, why it's predicted is that he'll be able to obtain so much power is because he has the face of someone you like. He has the face of someone you would trust. Yeah, he would look like someone you would, hey, this guy looks like trustworthy. I'm going to trust him. He would be my pal. That's the danger of that. He may look trustworthy, but you don't actually get to know him fully. His true colors. Like his true personality. And it's like, no, he's not a hideous monster thing. That sort of goes against the very idea of it. And the real reason why he's dangerous is that he's able to get into your mind. The real reason he's dangerous is because you let him into your life. So that's not what Satan or the devil would look like. He would not look like this, or Chernabog, or the Cuphead devil, or anything. I mean, why do you think I say the Cuphead devil is not biblically? He would look like a trustworthy person, kind of like this, in a form of an angel, or what I would say, Busy Pub did a very good, accurate to how the devil would look like. He looks like a very gentleman-looking guy, and he would look like someone you can trust. That's the real danger. A trustworthy person is more dangerous than a hideous monster. And that's the same thing when people, make depiction images of angels. Like, people kind of assume that angels look like they're goody-goody people with halos and wings and hopes and robes and all that. But no, that's not what they look like. And if you read the Bible, you would hear the part where the angel would say, "Be not afraid." But I know, I hear people have to grow up with these images of believe that's how they look like. Say, "Oh, that we don't know what they actually look like." But if you actually read what the Bible says they look like, they're scary as shit. They're horrifying. They're beyond our conception. They're so scary. They make the H.P. Lovecraftian, the great old ones from H.P. Lovecraft look like Care Bears. I just thought I'd get this issue out of the way, and I just want to talk about the issues of the images and misinterpretation. So, I'm sorry if I offended anyone. I just want to get this out of the way. So yeah, Chernabog is out, and he's in the form of a Minotaur, and everyone's like, "What the heck?" And he just leaves without attacking first. Okay, because he has his own plans. Hold on.
Normally, I'd be fascinated by all this.
I loved Xanatos' reaction after seeing Chernabog, the devil, and he's not all, "Oh my god, it's him!" No, it's more like, normally, if I'm not in this battle, I'd be fascinated by all this. So, yeah, Kingpin and Xanatos wins, and the next battle is, the Battle of Avalon Castle Part 1. Yeah, with all these forces in the Orchard Palace. Hey, why is Pete sleeping on a job? Lazy. Until he wakes up. And then the forces of Mordu shows up. Yeah, they're all getting ready to rumble! And she's surprised to see Avalanche, her former apprentice, shows up. And he's on Team Dormammu. Or Team Mordo. Once again. How did it go? I think it was her reaction, what she wanted to do with him. Okay, yeah, she is shocked to see her former apprentice alive. Being on the other team instead of hers. But Amora say that she should less worry about him and more about her. Because she wants revenge. Whereas IP wants to deal with Mysterio. Really? Like, bring it on, fishbowl head. Mono a mono. Like, bring it on. And then we see Avalanche sees Hades, and he wants to attack him. This is how it goes.
Destroyed my life.
He did?
You used me as a puppet and dragged me into the darkness. Well, now, I'm gonna kill you. And then finally this dark shadow can stop hanging over me.
Oh, yeah, he's very mad at Hades for dragging him into the darkness. I can see why he's upset about that. And just like in Kingdom Hearts, Riku was, basically a puppet to Maleficent. I mean, yeah, she's the mistress of all evil. Why would she care about anyone, but only treats them as servants? So Maleficent and Hades just used him as a puppet, not as someone who's like, oh, their son or whatever, but he was just their puppet, just for their plans. Oh, that hurt. Plus, I can still see why Avalanche wants revenge on Hades and even on Maleficent. Because he was being used as a puppet for their darkness. So that he really wants to get this darkness off of him. Even though he's got venom on him, it's just a symbiote. Shen Yu versus Baron Mordo. Now that'd be interesting. Sword fights. Let's see how Pete's doing with Mysterio. It turns into a basketball? And he's out. Maleficent is still dealing with Amora. And Raven shows up. Ouch. Hades throwing the blast of ball at him. Oh, I thought it was going to be on fire. See how this goes. And I got them. Ooh, right in the face. And Jesus, he impaled him in the back. Ouch. Okay, now for the next fight is Zurg and Queen of Hearts versus Spider Carnage. So Zurg and the Queen of Hearts have arrived on top of the tower, where Spider Carnage was almost... Did he throw jam at her? Huh. Either it's a symbiote or just a jam. Oh yeah, he can't stand sounds. No symbiotes can. And... yeah, still completing his device to free Dormammu. It looks like the Queen of Hearts got her guards with him, like, off with his head! And Spider Carnage sends her along with her guards into a different dimension. Whoa. And opens up the portal. And Dormammu is free. And I thought the whole opening the portal would be on Avalon. Guess I had two places, I guess. Hey, it looks like Peter Parker has gained his conscience. He's feeling guilty. Like, what have I done? Opens a portal and puts himself in. Whoa, feeling a bit suicidal, aren't you? So much guilt made him feel that way. So Zurg flees and Dormammu is freed. And now the Battle of Avalon Castle Part 2. Maleficent is still dealing with Amora. Man, so much energy. Like, down and out. And she frees her. Hey, now she's back to her old self. Hold on.
I should tear you to shreds myself, but I have a feeling they'll do something much worse to you.
Yeah, no longer under Dormammu's control. Now she's out of here, and Ursula just throws some sparks at him. And the Weird Sisters are going to take their revenge on him. Yeesh. Ready to get angry, dude. And they exploded him up. And Mysterio just like, screw you guys, I'm going home. Hades is still dealing with Venom. Oh dear, hold on.
Blanche, leave him alone. Hades and Maleficent are not the ones you really want, are they?
Well, Chernobog's gone, so I'm settling for the next best thing.
You believe that, don't you? He's not down back to hell, you know.
As a matter of fact, Chernobog is not gone. Coincidentally, he was just freed from Baron Mickey's bowels. Chernobog is among our world once again.
Man, he's such a time wizard, isn't he?
This is no.
Guess he'll deal with Hades and Maleficent later, and now he's gonna deal with Chernobog. Whoa. So, yeah, they're survivors. And Archmage tells them that Dormammu is freed and he's in New York. And they're on the way. I think I'm gonna stop right here, so see you guys in the next part of this commentary.